Hello there. We'll all see some wet weather overnight, and for some, it's going to get quite gusty as well. We have warnings in force for the strength of the wind through the night and indeed for much of Friday. All thanks to an area of low pressure that used to be a hurricane. Now just Storm Lorenzo, named because across parts of the Republic of Ireland we're expecting some very strong winds. So Met Éireann, our Irish counterparts, have named this storm Storm Lorenzo. It keeps the name from when it was a hurricane. Now it's just an area of low pressure, but it is still pretty potent on Thursday evening. Notice as it crosses the UK, though, the isobars fall out of it and it weakens quite significantly. Although it weakens by the end of Friday, we still need to keep an eye on it through the night, because if we rewind it back, notice some very strong winds, especially on its southern flank, but also ahead of it across parts of Northern Ireland. Just going to show you this graphic now, the pink representing the gusts that we could see, and notice some strong winds around the coast of Northern Ireland. The strongest winds, though, the darkest pink colours here as that system moves its way in across the west coast of Ireland. That's why Met Éireann have an orange warning in force here for the very strong gusts we're likely to see. But as Lorenzo moves its way across the UK, it really does weaken. Having said that, notice still around the coast of the southwest some very strong gusts. There's a warning in force across South Wales and southwest England. Inland, gusts of 50 to 55 miles an hour. And around coast, we could see gusts maybe as high as 65 miles an hour. That could cause some travel disruption. So we do have that warning in force for much of Friday. That's the winds. Let's deal with the rain now, because you can see the swathe of rain sweeping across the country. Most places seeing some overnight. The far north of Scotland may stay largely dry, and it should turn drier and clearer across parts of the south through the early hours. But it will be getting quite windy in most areas. The winds and the rain keeping the temperatures up. A much milder night than the previous night. So Friday morning doesn't start too chilly, but it does start fairly soggy, particularly for Northern Ireland. The rain will be heavy as it works into parts of Wales and northwest England as well, and then spread into parts of the southwest and the Midlands. Elsewhere, the rain will tend to fizzle out, only turning drier in Northern Ireland. May brighten up in many places too, with I fancy a fair bit of sunshine over the Highlands and the Northern and the Western Isles. Elsewhere, staying predominantly cloudy, but as I said, the rain should be easing in many locations. Notice, though, all the while blustery in the southwest. We do have that warning in force. Temperature-wise, well, we're getting into the low to mid-teens, generally maybe 16 or 17 across the south, but it won't feel all that warm because of the wind and the rain, which continues to fizzle out during Friday evening. Still pretty soggy across the southwest of England, but elsewhere, by the odd shower, most places dry during Friday evening and skies starting to clear, leading to perhaps a bit of a chilly start to the weekend. Behind me, though, notice there is another band of rain waiting to move in. So at the moment, the weekends may start bright, if a little chilly. There's further rain to come, particularly so on Saturday night. For more details, our full weekend forecast is available on our YouTube channels, or you can always follow us on Twitter and Facebook.